Foundation and the Pleasant T. Rowan Foundation for their generous support of this festival. We also celebrate the diversity in our community, and we are excited to learn about many local organizations and global connections we have here in the Madison and Dane County area. All of the performers, businesses, and organizations that you will encounter today and that are involved in this festival are all from Dane County. Don't forget to head upstairs to the second level to the International Market and stop by our overture table to mark your current home and cultural heritage on our magnetic maps so that we can learn a little bit more about you and where our community is from. You also have an opportunity to sign up for our Equity and Innovation newsletter and potentially walk away with a book of our State Street murals that were so beautifully created. I'd like to now introduce Alex Shade, the Director of Corporate Social Responsibility from CUNA Mutual Foundation, and welcome her to the stage.
We were just talking about the issue with the mic, so give me a second while I bring it back up again. Thanks again, Ida. Thank you. Awesome. That's perfect. All right, another round of applause. If you were super excited to be back here, it's been 3 years since we were back here live at Overture Center. So raise your hand or like make a whole lot of noise if you're super excited, right? Now, see, if I was smart, I would have brought my vuvuzuela from South Africa, which is a horn instrument, to really kick things off, but I was thrown off by the snow once again. So, anyway, like I said, my name is Alex Shade. My pronouns are also she, her. I oversee our company's corporate social responsibility at CUNA Mutual Group. We are super excited and super proud to be sponsoring, as a presenting sponsor. We've been doing this for the last 10 years. And the reason why that's so important to us is how many of you like the fact that this event is free for everybody, right? So for us, this is really important that we continue to have this affordability in terms of accessibility for all of you to attend. As a headquartered company here in Madison, for those of you who don't know, CUNA Mutual Group is a financially strong insurance, investment, and financial services company. We also have a footprint both nationally and internationally, so it kind of makes sense that we're sponsoring the International Festival. As Ida said, there is the marketplace upstairs, there are the food vendors, the coffee vendors. I'm given 2 to 3 minutes. I don't want to take up any more of your all's time. I'm super excited to now introduce Elliot Funmaker and the Wisconsin Dells Singers. So if y'all give it up for Elliot and the band, and let's have a rocking Saturday morning.
이제 귀신아 이카르게 우리노 에게 목이 썩었다 이 가이레노. Good morning. I said in Ho-Chunk, hello, my name is He who comes to the center of the earth, and no, not the devil. That is my Ho-Chunk name that I received. We receive our names in the springtime when the leaves come out. And hopefully that'll be soon. My father, Ken Funmaker Sr., founded this group back in 1976. It was a family-orientated native drum group. I now run this group. It's called the Wisconsin Dell Singers and Dance Troupe. We have been doing a lot of virtual stuff, and so now I'm glad, just like the speakers before me mentioned, that we are now going live. And I just kind of wanted to tell you, today I'm debuting one of my works. I made this headdress, and I made it for my son-in-law, but I got a star around in it today. And so I kind of want to touch on a couple things. First of all, Ho-chunk. Ho-chunk means big voice people. And when we were when the Creator made us, put us down and breathed life into us at a place called Mogashush. Mogashush is located up in Green Bay, Wisconsin, home of the Pack. And this is where the Ho-chunk started. Our territory at one time was from Green Bay over to the Minneapolis, down to Hurricane, over to Starved Rock, over to Chicago, and on up to Green Bay. It's prime Ho-chunk territory. And we have a lot of people say otherwise, but I'm here to tell you, as a living descendant, that is what I was told through oral tradition. We do not have a library or any of that stuff. Everything is stored in our mind. And so, as we go along these things here, we have to remember everything. And so, Google would be very proud of the Ho-chunk Nation. So, the war bonnet that I'm wearing, each feather would represent a kill in battle or a brave deed. And in order to have these war bonnets, you would have to do these things. I wear these war bonnets to honor our ancestors. I am not a chief. And so the beadwork, and then I have a bone choker on, and that is a form of body armor. And it also looks pretty snazzy too. When we used to go into war, we used to have to protect ourselves. So we would wear these chokers to protect our neck through arrows, tomahawks, and spears. And so that's why I have that. And then the next part I want to talk about is we call my outfit a regalia. We don't call them costumes. And regalia is the correct words we use for our outfit. And these are the clothes, are the items that we would wear after we would come back from a war party. And I keep talking about war, war, war. Ho-chunk Nation is a war tribe. We were one of the fiercest tribes around here. And when the enemy would kill themselves before getting captured, but all of our people that we used to capture, we eventually set them free and they became part of the tribe. So they didn't have an opportunity to find that out. As the Ho-chunk Nation flourished, we were farmers. We were people that lived with Mother Nature. We understood a lot of things that was needed, and only took what we needed and used every part of an animal after we had to use it. We pray to the Creator, God, Ona, for all these things. He has a lot of helpers, spirits, east, west, north, and south. The night spirits, the day spirits. these things here I talk about is what we still have in our religion. We have 4 different ways. One is traditional Ho-Chunk style. The other is Native American church. The other is regular church, Baptist, Methodist, Catholic, etc. Then you have some that don't have the opportunity to make any one of these, and they pray on their own. So even though you don't hear of us too often, we are here. And just in this area, we have over almost 2,000 Native Americans of different tribes in this town, right around in this area here. So this particular city over here is called Dejo. And that's what we call our casino over here that everybody's going to visit when we get done here. You're going to whip your wallets and your purses at those machines and stuff. And it means the 4 lakes. The site we see over here, state capitol. This site over here was where Ho-Chunk chiefs used to live. This is why the state of Wisconsin picked this site and pushed us to the side. They tried to exterminate all the natives, but we made it. We're here. In our tribe, we now have over 7,500 enrolled members. We have probably another 3,000 that can't be registered because of blood quorum issues. So you have to be a quarter Ho-Chunk to be enrolled in order to prove it. So all you guys that are part and all of that, you're going to have to go to each tribe's headquarters and do a DNA test. So that's how that. So I know that answered a lot of questions there. I want to thank all the sponsors that helped out with this event. I'm supposed to read off a paper here, but when I was walking up here, the Great Spirit took that paper away from me. So I want to thank all the sponsors anyway. Give them a round of applause. My father, Ken Funmaker Sr., married my mother at a place called Haskell Indian College down in Lawrence, Kansas. Right next door was KU, Kansas University, home of the Jayhawks. And I was born in Chicago. I don't want to mention the football team down there. But they need all the help they can get in the Chicago Bears. My father, he was an iron worker. And he was at work one day, and he was on the 32nd floor of a skyscraper, and he fell off. He fell off the building, and he fell 2 stories. And another iron worker plucked him out of the air and pulled him onto the deck. And my dad asked him, he said, "You just saved my life. How can I ever repay you?" He said, "Don't mention it, you're all right." My dad kept bugging him. Finally, he said, the guy who saved my father, he said, "Yeah, you can, I'll tell you what you can do." And he says, "Anything." He says, "I want you to name your next son Elliot." And he goes, "Can I ask why?" And he said, "Yeah, Elliot Ness and the Untouchables is my favorite TV show." So that's how I got my name. And then he said, "What about a middle name?" And he said, "Blank Dad, he don't need one." So I don't have one. we settled in Wisconsin Dells, and there's a show that used to happen over there. It was called the Stand Rock Indian Ceremony, and it went on for almost 70 years. And I worked there for 11 years, from Memorial Day to Labor Day. We danced every night. And I started off as a dancer, I became a singer, and so you gotta go through the ropes here. And we had a really good relationship with the city of Wisconsin Dells. And so the tourist town, they always talk about the water park of the world, which actually, that was the highlight back in the day, was the river. The natural scenic river over there. And if you haven't been there, you need to go on the boat trips over there and get in touch with what really the Wisconsin is about and enjoy the beauty. And maybe you'll see a ghost running around there. Maybe you'll see a ghost of a ho-chunk or a soldier ghost running around those woods over there. But that's where I grew up at. And I thought every state had a Wisconsin Dells. At this time, I want to bring my group out, my dance group. We're all part of the Funmaker family here, somehow, some way. So it's kind of a family deal. And when we do this first song, I'm going to ask each and every one of you to sing Drive. We're going to honor all of our relatives. So at this time, we present the Wisconsin Dells Singers and Dance Troupe, the grand entry. Oh, take it away. Please rise. It's always our custom to honor our Indian staff, which was made out of feathers, and Old Glory, the American flag. At this time, Mr. Gabriel Funmaker will be rendering the Ho-Chunk flag song. Aho! Oh, thank you. At this time, we're going to talk about our veterans. Without our veterans, we would not be standing here enjoying our freedom. At this time, we're going to be rendering one of our Ho-Chunk veteran songs. Aho, take it away. right, thank you. How about a round of applause? You may be seated. I want to officially welcome you to the International Festival of Madison. Our first dance today will be a Indian tribal. Take it away. Ahoo! Folks. Okay, at this time we're going to do our last song here, but I need a little help from our people up there. These guys are going to come out here and ask you to dance. Put your stuff up here. Just so you can grab your mom. We're going to do a two-step. I know you guys all heard of that. It's a couples dance. It's the only time we're dancing. Our guys are going to ask you to dance. Please say no, otherwise we're going to fine you $200. We got to have cash. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Time is the essence. Getting the hook here pretty soon. Follow the leader. Don't fall. Grab somebody. Right there. Right there. Grab him. In line. This is the two-step. If you want to jump in, jump in. We only got room for a couple more. Take it away. The two-step. Thank you very much. Our head male dancer today is Mr. Justice Green. Our woodland dancer, Bryson Funmaker. Our brass dancer, Damian Funmaker. Our head woodland dancer today, my wife and the boss at my place, Mary Funmaker. Our first dancer today is Miss Lillian White Eagle. And the star of our show today, Mr. Kenny Funmaker. Okay, my name's Elliot Funmaker Sr. I want to introduce my nephew over here, Mr. Gabriel Funmaker. Before I go, I want to teach you one Ho-Chunk word. Hello. Ho means hello. There is no goodbye, so hello. Have a good day, folks.
Other people started to need to have a
Good morning, everyone. Come on. So we're the Young Income Food Association, right here in Madison, Wisconsin. We're on East Washington Avenue. We'll be performing a lion dance. For those of you who've seen our lion dances before, we always try to bring something new. This time's going to be another different one. We do ask people that are on the front row to just be careful because we're going to be moving quite a bit. So, but we hope you enjoy the performance. Remember, there will be tangerines that are going to be thrown into the crowd. So make sure that you guys are paying attention, catch them. If you guys catch it, that means gold, so it's going to be a good year for you. And if you guys get lettuce hit on you, that means fortune, so it's going to be an even better year for you. You know, so buy a lottery ticket, maybe. All right, donate to your favorite cause. All right. So, but we hope you enjoy the show, and we'll get started in just a minute.
Thank you.